Hi, I'm attorney Nick Alcock, and this video is about aggravated felonies and how an aggravated felony can affect your immigration rights. Most criminal defense attorneys that practice, they know something about immigration law, but they don't know necessarily all the ins and outs. And so one thing that we see quite frequently, people come to our office and they have a conviction on their record, and the attorney that they were working with said, well, this conviction could potentially have an effect on your immigration status, but they don't define what that effect is. And immigration law in general is sort of built on common sense principles, but then when those principles are put into effect, that's when things get very, very complex and strange. For example, an aggravated felony doesn't necessarily have to be a felony. It could be a misdemeanor. And the things that you could plead to, for example, for a crime of violence, may not even involve any violence at all. So a lot of people, when they take a plea agreement, they're not really exactly certain what the immigration consequence is going to be. And there isn't a master list that says, if you plead to this, this is an aggravated felony. This could be potentially very destructive for your immigration rights. Aggravated felonies are the most serious offenses that bar you from cancellation or removal and bar you from adjustment of status. They can lead to your removal. If you have a visa or you're a permanent resident, they can result in your removal. And so it is the most significant type of case that you can have. And it's the one which is usually fatal to any type of immigration application. Any type of aggravated felony carries with it the bar, where if you were removed from the country, there's always the potential for you to face criminal prosecution if you return, if you are barred, if you were permanently removed from the country, and potentially you can go to prison for illegal reentry if you have an aggravated felony on your record. If you come back and you have a aggravated felony on your record, they can use that prior felony conviction against you to send you to prison for a longer period of time for that illegal reentry. So these are very significant offenses, and they have a really, really profound impact on your immigration status. The list is included in the details below in this video, as well as on our webpage. You can look at it. It serves as a general idea of the things that the government considers an aggravated felony. There are two concepts. There's a conduct element of an aggravated felony, and then the sentence has to be greater than 1 year in prison. So those are the two sort of prongs that are required for a felony to become an aggravated felony. So obviously murder, any type of sexual conduct with a minor case, treason, espionage, kidnapping, these are the most significant cases. However, there are some lower level offenses such as perjury, such as interfering with judicial proceedings, or failure to appear for a felony where the sentence is greater than 2 years in prison. Those types of offenses, just failure to appear, for example, it may not be on the radar of a criminal defense attorney. They might not be thinking about that. They might not be thinking about perjury and the fact that a perjury case could potentially be viewed as an aggravated felony. So our advice is, before you take any plea agreement, before you do anything, come to our office. We offer a free consultation. We can walk you through the steps, and we can analyze your case. Every case is different, and the way that you plead guilty can be very, very important for aggravated felonies. Two people might plead to the exact same thing, but based on what was said during the courtroom proceedings, one could be considered to be an aggravated felony and the other one not. And so just be very, very careful before you go into court and plead guilty to anything. If you're worried about your immigration status, come to us or call us. 602-989-5000 is our number. We can look at your case and we can give you real world help to help you avoid these ultimate consequences. The other thing I want to say, if you are concerned about aggravated felonies, if you're looking to adjust your status, every once in a while people think that, oh, well, I had this thing that was on my record. I've renewed my permanent residency over and over again. They've never really thought about it. But if you apply to naturalize, become a U.S. citizen, they may find out that you have an aggravated felony on your record, and that can initiate removal or deportation proceedings. So sometimes people have an old case that they're not really concerned about, and then someone in immigration realizes that they have this aggravated felony, especially when they're looking to adjust status or naturalize. That's when immigration really kicks in and they look at it, and that's when a removal proceeding can be commenced. So if you have anything on your record that you're concerned about, anything that kind of fits this list in the description below, give us a call. 602-989-5000 is our number. We're happy to help you. Any immigration case in Arizona, we're here to help. Thanks so much.